Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to English grammar class. I hope you all are doing good and are excited to learn. I'm here with another new topic. So before starting topic, I hope you have revised the previous chapter which I have taught you. Today I'm here with the new topic, chapter 7, the verb. So today we are going to know more about verb. आज हम verb के बारे में और भी सारी चीजें हम जानेंगे. Now let's start the class. Chapter 7, the verb. The verb and its definition. पहले हम verb और उसकी definition को पढ़ेंगे. A verb is a word which denotes action or state of being of a person, of a thing. For example, eat, sleep, run, walk, etc. So बच्चों जो भी हम क्रिया करते हैं, हम जो भी कार्य करते हैं, वो किसके अंतर्गत आते हैं? वो आपके क्रिया यानी कि वर्ब के अंतर्गत आते हैं. वॉट एवर द एक्शन, क्योंकि सुबह से लेके शाम से लेके रात तक हम कुछ ना कुछ कर रहे होते हैं, तो वो सारी चीजें जो भी हम क्रियाएं करते हैं वो किस में आती हैं? वो वर्ब में आती है. काइंड्स ऑफ वर्ब. तो वर्ब्स के कितने काइंड होते हैं? नाउ लेट्स रीड. वर्ब आर ऑफ द फॉलोइंग काइंड्स. ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब. A transitive verb expresses an action which passes from subject to the object. For example, the girl writes a letter, he reads a book. So transitive verb क्या होते हैं? Transitive verb ऐसे verbs होते हैं जिनको अपने साथ object की जरूरत होती है. जैसे the girl writes a letter. तो गर्ल्स क्या कर रही है? लेटर लिख रही है. क्या लिख रही है? लेटर. तो ऑब्जेक्ट है लेटर. ही रीड्स अ बुक. वो क्या पढ़ रहा है? वो बुक पढ़ रहा है. तो ये सेंटेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए ट्रांसिटिव वर्ब को हमेशा अपने साथ एक ऑब्जेक्ट की आवश्यकता होती है. The word to which the action of transitive verb is directed is called the object. Sometimes a transitive verb takes two objects after it. Once it's called direct object and other is called described as indirect object. ठीक है. I gave him my book. I gave him. मैंने उससे दिया. तो him क्या होगा? यहाँ him आपका इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट होगा, लेकिन डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आपका क्या होगा? डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आपका बुक होगा. जनरली द इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट कम फर्स्ट. इन केस द इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट इज प्लेस्ड आफ्टर द डायरेक्ट, इट मस्ट बी प्रोसीड बाय द प्रीपोजिशन फॉर और टू. आई रोट अ लेटर डायरेक्ट टू हिम. आई रोट अ लेटर. मैंने लेटर लिखा. लेटर आपका डायरेक्ट हो जाएगा. उसके बाद आपका इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट क्या हो जाएगा? टू हिम. फिर आ जाता है इंट्रांसिटिव वर्ब. An intransitive verb expresses a condition or action which does not pass from the subject to object. So intransitive verb होता है जो subject से object में pass नहीं होता. जैसे the child weeps, बच्चा रोता है, तो यहाँ हमें object की जरूरत नहीं है. The mother sleeps, माँ सोती है, तो यहाँ हमें object की भी जरूरत नहीं है. Now the third one, auxiliary verb. An auxiliary verb is a helping verb because it is the principal verb. However, if the auxiliary verb stands alone in a sentence, it also takes the position of principal verb. For example, I have taken my meal. Auxiliary, I have a pen. Principal. ठीक है. auxiliary verb हमने पढ़ा है क्या होता है? auxiliary verb main verb के बाद आता है. verb जो होता है main दो तरह का होता है. main verb होता है और एक आपका auxiliary यानी कि helping verb होता है. जैसे कि have, has, is, am, are, was, were, ये सारे आपके helping verb होते हैं. Verbs of complete and incomplete prediction. Some transitive verbs have an object with which its predicate is complete. They are transitive verbs of complete prediction. For example, he plays cricket. But some transitive verbs take some words or words in addition to object which make the predicate complete. They are called transitive verb of incomplete prediction. For example, they made him their president. The judge sentenced the prisoner to be hanged. Intransitive verb complete prediction are those which express action by themselves and do not need any additional words for completing sense. For example, I have fallen ill, compliment. The officer appears pleased, compliment. The dog went mad, compliment. Now it's question time. Underline verb in the following sentences and write whether they are transitive, intransitive or auxiliary verb. हमें क्या करना है? हमें अंडरलाइन करना है वर्ब को और हमें बताना है कि वो ट्रांजिटिव है, इंट्रांजिटिव है या ऑक्सिलरी है. द मैन किल्ड अ स्नेक. तो किल्ड आपका क्या हो जाएगा? ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब, क्योंकि ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है? स्नेक आ गया है. द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट. शी रैन अवे, क्विकली, वो तेजी से भाग गई। तो ये आपका क्या आ जाएगा, ये आपका इंट्रांसिटिव वर्ब आ जाएगा, क्योंकि यहाँ कोई भी आपको ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं मिला है। ही फ्लाइज हिज काइट, वो अपनी काइट उड़ाता है, यानी कि फ्लाइज आपका वर्ब हो जाएगा और काइट आपका है, तो ये ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब हो जाएगा। Now, exercise B. Underline the object in the following sentences and write whether they are direct object or indirect object. अब हमें लिखना है कि कौन से सेंटेंस में डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट है और कौन से सेंटेंस में इनडायरेक्ट. Now solve it with me. They gave me a prize. So they gave me a prize. So prize will be direct object or me will be indirect object. Rest sentences you have to solve it by your own. Now the last exercise. Complete the following by supplying suitable objects. So here the sentences are given to you. आपको आखिरी में object लगाना है ताकि sentence properly clear हो जाए. जैसे कि she gave me an apple, she gave me a fruit. ठीक है? He owed this house, he owed this car. So like this you can complete the sentences. Okay, my dear student, rest of the sentence you have to solve it by your own. Now the verb, its uses. अब हम क्या पढ़ेंगे, हम वर्ब के बारे में पढ़ेंगे और इट्स यूजेस, उसके इस्तेमाल के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. द वर्ब इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन अ सेंटेंस. वर्ब क्या है, सेंटेंस का बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हिस्सा है. एग्रीमेंट ऑफ द वर्ब विद इट्स सब्जेक्ट्स. अब सब्जेक्ट के साथ वर्ब का एग्री होना बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है, तभी जो है सेंटेंस हमारा कंप्लीट सेंस देगा. A verb must agree with its subject in number and a person. For example, he is kind to me. We are thankful to him. Choose singular subject joined by and take the plural verb. For example, he and his friend have stolen my purse. C. If two singular objects joined by an and precede by each or every, they take a singular verb. For example, each girl and each boy works hard. Every minute and every hour was full of joy. If two singular noun refers to the same person or a thing and the article is used only once, the verb used is singular. For example, the poet or novelist is dead. A black and white cow is gazing. My dear students, so ये आपको बताया जा रहा है कि कैसे आपको एग्रीमेंट करना है सब्जेक्ट और वर्ब के बीच में. अगर सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर है तो वर्ब भी आपकी सिंगुलर होगी, सब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है तो वर्ब भी आपकी क्या होगी, प्लूरल होगी. However, if the article is used twice, it denotes two person or things and naturally the verb is plural. For example, the poet and the novelist are dead. Number 2, a black and the white cow are grazing. Two or more singular objects connected with either or neither or not take a singular verb. जैसे कि neither Sham nor Ravi, that is blamed. If two nouns or pronouns joined by either or neither are different person, the verbs agree with the subject nearer to it. Either you or Sonal is fool. Neither you or I am at fault. But a better and more polished way of saying the same is either you are a fool or Sonal is. Neither your fault are at fault nor I am. When a plural noun denotes an amount of specific quantity, considered as a whole, the verb is singular. For example, 50 rupees is not a big sum. 12 years is a long period. Now, if two subjects together express one idea, the verb following them is singular. For example, slow and steady wins the rain. The hustle and bustle of the fair does not attract me. Now, my dear student, it's question time. Take out your pencil and we are going to solve few questions together, and rest you have to solve it by your own. Rewrite the following sentence correctly. So here sentences are given to you. You have to write the sentence correctly. Each voter cast their votes. Each voter cast his votes. Rest you have to solve it by your own. Now the verb and its form. Now we are going to study verbs and its form. So verb की कितने form होते हैं? The din and noise of a city disturbs me. Leave this point. To conjugate a verb means to show its part, which are 3 in number. That is, so there are 3 types of tense: the present tense, the past tense, and the past particle form. So here we have 3 forms of verb. Look at the following sentences. He eats food. This will be present form. He ate food. Second form of verb or past form, he has eaten food, past participle form. Some verbs and their three forms. Weak verbs, verbs that form their past tense and past particle by adding ed, dt to the present tense. So now we are going to study about the weak verbs, जो कि प्रेजेंट टेंस में अगर ईडी लगा देते हैं तो आपका पास बन जाता है, और पास पार्टिकल्स में भी आपका ईडी लगा देते हैं तो आपका प्रेजेंट से पास एंड देन पास से आपका पास पार्टिकल्स बन जाता है. यू हैव टू रीड दीज वर्ड्स अलोंग विद मी. Prepare, prepared, prepared. Heal, healed, healed. Honor, honored, honored. Jump, jumped, jumped. Judge, judged, judged. Complain, complained, complained. Hang, hanged, hanged. Watch, watched, watched. Divide, divided, divide. Open, open, opened. Travel, travel, traveled. Filled, filled, filled. Multiply, multiplied, multiplied. Copy, copied, copied. Try, tried, tried. Pray, prayed, prayed. Bury, buried, buried. Burnt, burnt, burnt. By shortening the inside vowel. Let's see present, past particles. Read along with me, my dear students. Catch, caught, caught. Teach, taught, taught. Bend, bent, bent. Dream, dreamt, dreamt. Feel, felt, felt. Dwell, dwelt, dwelt. Keep, kept, capped. Kneel, knelt, knelt. Lean, leaned, leaned. Mean, meaned, meaned. Smelt, smelt, smelt. Spell, spelt, spelt. Spoil, spoiled, spoiled. Now, rest you have to read it by your own. Verb, whose these forms are alike. So now we are going to repeat with me. Burst, burst, burst. Cast, cast, cast. So you can see there is no change in past tense or past particles. They remain the same. Rid, rid, rid. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Bet, bet, bet. Now, strong verbs क्या होती हैं? Strong verbs वो होती हैं जो कि they are past tense and past particle by changing the inside vowel. जब अंदर से उनका inside vowel change हो जाता है, उन verb को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? उन verb को हम strong verb बोलते हैं. जैसे कि abide, abode, abode. Arise, arose, arisen. Awake, awoke, awaken. Be, was, be. Bear, bore, born. Beat, beat, beaten. Rest you have to read it by your own self. इसमें क्या हो रहा है? अंदर के जो vowels हैं वो change हो जा रहे हैं. Now my dear student, it's question time. You have to solve the question with me. Take out your pencil and we are going to solve few exercises for you. Write past and past particles form of the given verbs. So here my dear students, यहाँ आपको present form दिया है, इसका आपको past और past particle लिखना है. Allow, allowed, allowed. Apply, applied, applied. Rest you have to solve it by your own. Answer the following questions. What is the definition of verb? What is definition of verb? Yes, so you have to tell the definition, write the definition of verb here. What is the difference between transitive and intransitive verb? Transitive और intransitive verb में difference क्या होता है? Transitive verbs जो है वो object अपने पास लेते हैं और intransitive verb को object की जरूरत नहीं होती. Rest question, you have to solve it by your own. Okay, my dear student, we have completed this chapter. That's all for the today. I hope you must have understood the concept of verb and the forms and the kinds of verb which we have read. I'll be seeing you in another English grammar class with another new topic. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, and my dear students, never forget to revise the chapter which I taught you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.